Hello, and welcome back to Sleep and Gift. Tonight, allow me to share a bedtime story. Sleep in Space of Weightless Calm. Scientific deep sleep story for stress relief. Before we go any further, take a slow and gentle breath. Let the calm air fill your chest. Then exhale slowly. Release every burden you have been carrying. Let your imagination gently guide you into this story. Now, let's begin the story. Close your eyes now and let your body sink into the comfort of your bed. Imagine that the pull of gravity is slowly fading away, leaving you light, airy, and free. You are no longer bound by the heaviness of the day. Instead, you are floating, perfectly safe, suspended in the gentle embrace of a quiet space station. The air here is cool and clean. There is a soft, rhythmic hum in the background, the sound of the station breathing, a white noise that wraps around you like a warm blanket. You find yourself in the observation deck. It is a circular room made entirely of thick, reinforced glass. This is your sanctuary, a place of absolute peace high above the world. As you float near the window, you feel weightless. Your arms drift gently at your sides. Your legs relax completely. There is no up or down here, only stillness. Outside the glass, there is the velvet blackness of space. It is deeper and darker than any night you have ever seen, a vast ocean of silence that stretches on forever. But below you, filling your view with its majesty, is the earth. It is a glowing jewel, turning slowly, ever so slowly, in the endless dark. Watch as the planet rotates. It moves with a calm, steady rhythm, unhurried by time. The motion is so subtle, it feels like a lullaby for your eyes. You are passing over the great Pacific Ocean now. The blue is endless, a deep, rich sapphire color that seems to hold all the calmness of the universe. The sunlight dances off the water, creating millions of tiny sparkles like diamond dust scattered across a blue canvas. It is a mesmerizing sight. Breathe in slowly, matching your breath to the slow rotation of the world below. Inhale the peace, exhale the tension. You are just a silent observer. Floating here, you realize how quiet the world is from this distance. There is no noise, no rush, no demands. Just the blue, the black, and you. Your body rotates gently in the microgravity, turning slowly to face the horizon. The sensation is soothing, like floating in a warm saltwater pool. Look closer at the atmosphere. It is a thin, glowing blue line that hugs the curve of the planet. It looks delicate, a halo protecting the life below. Wisps of white clouds drift over the ocean. From up here, they look like cotton stretching out in lazy, slow-motion swirls. They cast soft shadows on the water. Imagine yourself lying on one of those clouds, soft, weightless, drifting along with the gentle winds of the upper atmosphere. The station continues its orbit. You are moving at thousands of miles an hour, yet it feels like you are perfectly still. It is a paradox of peace. You gently push off the wall with one finger, sending yourself drifting across the observation deck. You float through the air like a feather. As you drift, you feel a profound sense of gratitude for this moment of rest. gratitude for the beauty of the turning world. Your eyelids feel heavy. The blue light from the earth is soft and dimming slightly as you approach the twilight zone. Below you, the color of the ocean is changing. The bright sapphire is deepening into a rich indigo. You are approaching the terminator line, the line between day and night. This is where the sunset lives. From space, a sunset is not just a moment. It is a location, a band of gold and violet stretching across the globe. Watch as the station glides over this boundary. The light shifts. The bright white clouds turn pink, then orange, then a deep, bruising purple. The shadows lengthen across the clouds. The texture of the world below becomes rugged and three-dimensional as the angle of the light changes. You are safe in the twilight. The light in the observation deck dims, allowing your eyes to rest even more. The darkness is inviting. The sun dips below the curvature of the earth. For a moment, there is a brilliant flash of diamond light, and then it is gone. Now, you are drifting into the night side of the world. The ocean below is no longer blue, but a deep, comforting black velvet. The darkness is not scary. It is restful. It is the color of deep sleep. It wraps around the station, quieting everything down. Even the hum of the station seems to soften. The ventilation fans purr gently, a steady white noise that blocks out all thoughts. You catch sight of the moon rising in the distance. It is full and pale, a silent guardian watching over your drift. The moon's light reflects off the solar panels of the station, casting silver geometric shapes onto the walls of the observation deck. Look down at the earth again. Even in the dark, it is alive. You can see faint bioluminescence in the atmosphere, a soft green air glow, and then the cities appear. Tiny clusters of gold and amber light connected by thin webs of highways. From this height, the cities look like constellations that have fallen to the ground. They are silent sparks of humanity sleeping below. You imagine the millions of people down there, turning off their lights, closing their eyes, just as you are doing now. You feel a connection to them, yet you are pleasantly detached. You are floating above it all, a silent traveler in the night. Your breathing slows down even more, in and out, deep and rhythmic, like the tides of the ocean you passed over earlier. The weightlessness feels like it is seeping into your muscles. Your shoulders drop, your jaw unclenches, your fingers curl softly. You are adrift of dust in a sunbeam, a leaf on a slow river, a star in the galaxy. You are simply being. The view below shifts from the ocean to a continent. The landmass is a dark shape against the darker sea, outlined by the faint coastal lights. You are drifting now over a vast continent. It stretches out below you, a massive expanse of sleeping land. From this height, it is just a calm shadow against the stars. There are no city lights here. This is the great desert, resting in the cool of the night. It is a sea of sand and stone, silent and untouched. Look closely at the darkness below. It is not empty, it is peaceful. It is a vast canvas of quiet, miles upon miles of stillness, where the wind is the only traveler. From space, you cannot see borders. There are no lines dividing the sand, no fences, no walls. There is only the earth, whole and unbroken. This view reminds you that everything is connected. The land flows into the land, just as your breath flows into the air. Seamless, continuous. You feel a sense of relief wash over you. The complexities of the world down there have vanished. Up here, everything is simple. Everything is one. The station is your cocoon. It wraps around you with walls of safety, separating you from the infinite void. You are held. You are secure. Feel the warmth of the air around you. Despite the absolute freezing cold of space just inches away, you are bathed in a gentle, tropical warmth. It is a cozy feeling, like being tucked into a thick duvet on a winter night. The contrast makes you feel even more protected. Let your mind wander over the dunes below. Imagine the silence of the desert at night, a silence so deep you can hear the stars twinkle. Your breathing becomes softer, slower. You are mimicking the slow drift of the station. There is no rush to get anywhere. The hum of the life support systems is a constant companion. It is a steady drone, a vibration that resonates deep in your chest, soothing your heart rate. It sounds like Om, a mechanical mantra that repeats over and over. Listen to it. Let its hypnotic rhythm lull you deeper, drifting, floating, turning. The words repeat in your mind, soft and slow, drifting, floating, turning. Any thoughts you had are now just distant echoes. They are left behind on the continent below, swallowed by the peaceful dark. You focus on the glass of the window. There is a tiny patch of condensation near the frame, a little fog from your own breath. Watch the condensation fade and reappear with each exhale. It is a slow pulse of life against the backdrop of eternity. Your eyes trace the curve of the earth again. The horizon is glowing faintly with starlight, a silver rim on a black bowl. You are suspended in a perfect balance, not falling, not rising, just existing in the in-between. This is the definition of peace. To be nowhere specific, doing nothing specific, just watching the universe unfold. As you drift further, the land below changes texture. You are passing over a range of ancient mountains now, rugged peaks hidden in the night. Only the snow on the highest peaks catches the moonlight. They look like pale ghosts floating in the void, silent sentinels of the world. Imagine the cold air on those mountains, crisp, sharp, still. It is a beautiful contrast to the warm air circulating around you. Feel the warmth of the station seeping into your muscles. Your neck releases its tension. Your back softens. You feel heavy, pleasantly heavy, as if the concept of gravity is returning just to your eyelids. They want to close. Let them close for a moment. You don't need to see to know you are safe. You can feel the safety in the air. With your eyes closed, the hum of the station becomes a vibration that massages your mind. A gentle, rocking sensation. You are a seed floating in the wind, a leaf on a stream, a planet in orbit. You are part of the great flow. There is nothing to hold on to. You can simply let go. Unclench your hands. Let your fingers drift open. The station turns slowly, degree by degree. You are turning with it, rolling through the night sky like a slow wheel. Deep down below, the mountains give way to valleys. Deep shadowed valleys where mist gathers in pools of silver, Everything is sleeping. The animals, the trees, the rivers. The whole continent is breathing in a slow rhythm. You join that rhythm. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. The pause is where the peace lives. In that pause, there is no time. There is no station. There's only the feeling of being completely at rest. You are safe in this metal shell, traveling at impossible speeds, yet perfectly still. It is a miracle of calmness. The condensation on the window grows slightly, then fades, like a slow, deliberate heartbeat of the room. You feel a wave of drowsiness pull at you. It is a gentle tug, inviting you to drift deeper into the dream. Surrender to it. Let the drowsiness wrap around you like the warm air. Let it soften the edges of your thoughts. You are floating over the edge of the continent now. The land is ending, giving way to the dark water once more. Leaving the land behind feels like leaving the waking world behind. You are drifting out to the sea of sleep. You have left the land behind, and now the vast, dark ocean opens up beneath you once more. It is a mirror, waiting to reflect the heavens. The water is so still, so undisturbed from this height, that it reflects the stars perfectly. It is as if the station is floating between two identical skies. Above you, the Milky Way stretches in a brilliant, dusty ribbon of light. Below you, that same ribbon dances on the surface of the deep. You are suspended in the center of infinity. There is no ground, only stars. There's no ceiling, only stars. The feeling of being so small is not frightening. It is a profound relief. Your worries are like grains of sand in a cosmic desert. How can any stress survive in the face of such vastness? The universe is so large, and you are so safely held within it. You watch a distant nebula, a faint cloud of purple and pink gas, light years away. It is silent. It is ancient. It is at peace. Your body feels like it is dissolving into the light. You are no longer a person with a name. You are just a point of consciousness in the dark. The stars below seem to ripple as the ocean moves in its slow, global pulse. The reflection bends and sways, hypnotic and soft. You feel a deep, heavy warmth in your limbs. It is the weight of complete surrender to the moment. The silence of the station feels sacred now. Every mechanical click or soft hum is a reminder that you are cared for by this vessel. You are drifting deeper, not just through space, but through the layers of your own mind, moving toward the center of rest. Imagine the starlight touching your skin. It is a cold light, but it brings a warmth of spirit. It cleanses the day away. The vastness of the ocean below mirrors the vastness of the sleep waiting for you. Deep, dark, and restorative. You are a passenger on a journey that requires no effort. The laws of physics are doing all the work for you. Let your thoughts become like the reflected stars, shimmering for a moment, then fading into the black water. There is a sense of timelessness here. Minutes, hours, and years don't exist. There's only the eternal now. You close your eyes, and you can still see the stars behind your eyelids. They're burned into your vision, a map of peace. The station gently adjusts its orientation. A tiny thruster fires, a silent puff of gas, and you feel a minuscule shift in your position. It is like being tucked in, a final adjustment before you settle into the deepest part of the night. The stars above and stars below begin to blur together as your focus softens. The universe is becoming a single glowing embrace. You are floating in a sea of diamonds. Each one is a sun, a world, a story, all of them quiet, all of them distant. Your breath is the only sound in the world. A slow, rhythmic wave that connects you to the heartbeat of the cosmos. You feel a sense of profound belonging. You are made of the same stardust that you see through the glass. You are home. The station moves over a patch of bioluminescent plankton in the water below. Faint, glowing blue swirls appear in the dark sea. It looks like a galaxy within the ocean. Life glowing in the dark, mirroring the heavens above. You are surrounded by light, even in the middle of the night. It is a gentle light that does not wake you, but guides you. Let your heavy limbs sink further into the imaginary cushions of the station. Feel the softness of the air. The metal of the station hums a low, comforting bass note. It is the frequency of deep relaxation. Every cell in your body is beginning to vibrate at that same frequency. You are becoming the hum. You are becoming the peace. The rotation of the earth is so slow, yet it is the most powerful force you have ever witnessed. Constant, unstoppable. Trust in that movement. Trust that the world will keep turning while you sleep. You don't need to hold it up. You can let go of all control. The universe is in balance. The stars are in their places. You are in yours. The reflection of the Milky Way on the water starts to fade as a light mist covers the ocean surface. The stars become soft glows. The world is putting on a blanket, a thick, misty blanket to keep the dreams in. You feel that same blanket settling over your mind, a soft, grey mist that hides the thoughts of yesterday. Your heartbeat is slow and steady, a quiet drum in the vast cathedral of space. You are drifting away from the window now, floating toward the center of the dark room. The view is still there, but you are turning inward. The darkness inside the station is warm and familiar. It is a womb of technology and peace. You are ready to let the stars fade, ready to let the silence take over completely. The deep velvet of the night is beginning to change. On the far edge of the world, a thin, sharp line of electric blue appears. It is the first hint of the orbital dawn, a neon glow that separates the curve of the Earth from the blackness of the void. You watch, mesmerized, as the blue transforms. It bleeds into a soft, glowing turquoise, then a delicate shade of violet. The light is so gradual, so patient. It doesn't startle you. It simply invites you to witness a new beginning. The interior of the station begins to catch this light. The cold metallic surfaces soften as they reflect the growing colors of the horizon. A sliver of bright orange starts to burn at the center of the blue line. It is the sun, preparing to wake the world below. From up here, the dawn is a silent explosion of color. There's no sound of birds or wind, just the quiet majesty of light. You feel the warmth of the first rays hitting the glass of the observation deck. It is a gentle, golden kiss on your face. Your body stays heavy, deeply relaxed. Even as the light returns, you are in that beautiful liminal space between dreaming and being. The clouds below, which were invisible in the dark, now appear like soft mounds of pink cotton candy. The sunlight stretches across the atmosphere, creating a spectrum that no painter could ever truly capture. You realize that you are watching the birth of a day that hasn't reached the ground yet. You're ahead of time itself. This thought brings a smile to your mind, a sense of being a secret keeper for the sun. The shadows inside the station retreat into the corners. The familiar equipment glows with a soft, amber hue. You float through a beam of pure light. It feels like a warm hand passing over your skin, soothing away any remaining tension. The earth below is slowly turning from grey to green and gold. The continents are waking up under the touch of the morning. You think of the dew forming on leaves miles below. You think of the quiet peace of a world still half asleep. Your breathing is deep and rhythmic. You are at one with the rising sun and the spinning world. The light is hopeful. It tells you that no matter how long the night, the dawn always arrives with a gentle grace. You let your head rest back against the air. You are drifting in a sea of gold now, safe and warm. The sun has fully cleared the horizon now. It hangs like a brilliant coin in the black sky, casting long, sharp rays across the station. The contrast is stunning. The deep black of space remains, but the world below is now a vibrant, living blue. You watch the sunlight catch the tops of the clouds, creating white mountain ranges that drift over the oceans. The station feels alive with the energy of the sun. The solar panels have unfolded completely, drinking in the light. You feel that energy too, but it doesn't wake you. It only deepens your sense of well-being. It is a quiet energy, the energy of a flower opening its petals, slow, natural, perfect. You look down and see the wake of a large ship on the ocean, a tiny white scratch on a blue plate. It looks so peaceful from here. The scale of the world helps you let go of the scale of your problems. Everything is small. Everything is okay. You drift closer to the window, feeling the slight heat of the sun on your forehead. It's a comforting, localized warmth. You close your eyes and see a warm red glow through your eyelids. The light is filtering through, keeping you company. There is no noise from the world below, no traffic, no voices, no clatter of life, just the visual hum of a planet in motion. You are an astronaut of dreams, floating in a vessel of peace. The journey is your destination. The light inside the deck is now a steady, soft white. It illuminates the dust motes dancing in the air of the station. You watch them swirl in the microgravity. They move in tiny, graceful orbits of their own. Everything in the universe is orbiting something. Everything is held in a delicate, beautiful dance. You are part of that dance. You are moving in harmony with the celestial bodies, with the light, and with the silence. You feel a wave of profound relaxation spread from your chest to your fingertips. You are completely at rest. The day below continues to grow, but for you, time has stayed still. You are in a permanent state of grace. The sun is now high enough to cast a golden path across the water below. It is a road of light, leading nowhere and everywhere. You follow that road with your mind, drifting further and further into the light. You are safe, you are loved, you are home. The brightness of the dawn begins to settle into a deep, steady afternoon blue. The earth continues its ancient, silent rotation below. You have seen the cycle of light, and now your soul is ready for the cycle of rest. It is time to leave the window behind. You gently guide yourself away from the observation deck. You move through the air with a slow, swimming motion, weightless and fluid. The corridors of the station are dimly lit with a soft indigo light. It is a transition zone, preparing your mind for the darkness of sleep. Each breath you take feels cooler and more refreshing. You are leaving the world of sight for the world of feeling. You reach your sleeping pod. It is a small, padded sanctuary lined with the softest fabrics designed for the ultimate comfort of a traveler. As you float into the pod, you feel the walls gently hugging you. There is no pressure, only the sensation of being held in a soft cloud. You secure the light restraints, not to bind you, but to give you the sensation of a gentle, eternal tuck-in. The door to the pod slides shut with a faint, hydraulic hiss. The world outside is gone. There is only you and the quiet. Inside the pod, the air is perfectly still. The temperature is exactly what you need to fall into a deep, dreamless slumber. You close your eyes, and the darkness is absolute. It is a warm, velvety darkness that feels like a velvet curtain. The hum of the station is very distant now, a faint vibration that acts as a heartbeat for your rest. You feel your consciousness expanding, drifting away from the physical station and out into the stars once more. You are no longer watching the orbit. You are the orbit. You are the rhythm of the universe. Your thoughts are becoming slow, heavy drops of honey. They stretch and fade before they can form into words. You let go of the last thread of the waking world. It drifts away like a balloon released into a summer sky. There is nothing you need to remember. There is nothing you need to do. You have reached the destination of peace. Your body is a vessel of stillness. From your toes to your crown, you are filled with a liquid golden calm. Every muscle has surrendered. Every nerve has gone quiet. You are a masterpiece of relaxation. The stars continue to shine outside, but in here, there is only the beautiful healing dark. Drip, drop. The seconds disappear into the ocean of the night. You are sinking deeper into the softest part of sleep. The weightlessness you felt earlier is now a part of your soul. You are floating in a dream before the dream even begins. Imagine the earth spinning far below, a silent guardian of your rest. It keeps turning so you don't have to. You are safe in the cradle of the cosmos. The vacuum of space is a barrier that keeps all the noise of life far away. Your breath is a slow tide, in and out. The tide is washing away the shores of the day. You feel a sense of profound kindness towards yourself. You have given yourself this gift of absolute stillness. The colors of the dawn, the blue of the sea, the lights of the cities, they are all just memories now, soft and blurred. You are drifting past the edge of thought. You are entering the realm of pure, restorative rest. The silence is not an absence of sound, but a presence of peace. It fills the pod, it fills your mind, it fills your heart. Sleep is a slow river, and you are floating on its surface, letting the current take you where it will. There is no tomorrow yet. There is only this perfect, suspended moment of being. You feel the last of your awareness fading, like a candle flame shrinking down, until it is just a tiny, warm point of light. And then, even that point disappears. You are part of the vast, beautiful shadow of the universe. Rest now, astronaut. The stars will watch over the world. The station will hold you in its warm metal hands. You are drifting deeper, slower, further into the peace. The world below is a distant dream. The sky above is your home. You are at rest. Let the quiet take you. Let the darkness heal you. Let the weightlessness set you free. Your journey for today is over. You have reached the center of the night, floating, drifting, sleeping. Everything is exactly as it should be. Sleep now, in the gentle arms of the infinite. Good night, and drift into the deep, beautiful quiet.
Where are you drifting over tonight? Let the weightlessness take over your body. If this story helped you find peace, please consider subscribing for more nightly journeys. Sleep well, traveler.